Hello, my name is Jacques Chevalier. Welcome to Methods for Participatory Action Research. This tool helps plan action and research activities at the right time and at the right level of detail. This leaves you free to adjust plans in light of unforeseen events and new knowledge. The first step is to define the project and discuss the general goals and expected results without getting too specific. List all current or proposed activities on cards using keywords with one activity per card. Use concrete action verbs to describe an activity or set of activities as opposed to terms that reflect abstract objectives, principles, or topics. For instance, instead of policy impact, write down lobbying, petition, public campaign, or any other concrete action designed to influence policy. To clarify the distinction between activities and goals, use one side of each card to describe the activity and the other side to describe the corresponding goal. Organize the activity cards into sets and subsets of similar activities. Create a label or title for each set and for each subset. For tips on how to do this as a group exercise, see Free List and Pile Sort in Module 2. Create an activity map beginning with a title card, drawing or object representing the project. Place it in the center or the middle left side of the map. Then add the sets and subsets of activity cards to the map, creating branches and sub-branches as shown in the figure. In this example, actions are designed to reduce tensions around winter activities in a Canadian national park. Decide which activity or set of activities is ready to plan in some detail. Do you have enough information about the results of prior activities, the actions of stakeholders, or key conditions that need to be met? Some activities may not require formal planning or can be planned at a later date when more information is available. You can discuss these information gaps and add new inquiry or fact-finding missions to the activity map as needed. Write the details on the back of those activity cards that require immediate planning. Include the start and finish dates, the people involved and their roles, material resources and the information needed, methods to be used, and the expected results or outcomes. Create and use a visual code to highlight in the map some of these details or any other aspect, such as levels of priority or the stage of completion for each activity. Go for the optimal level of planning detail, providing details only as needed, and decide whether further planning is required for some activities. You can use a table to compile the planning details from sets and subsets of activity cards. In column 1, list project activities. Use other columns to record the information you have for each activities, such as who does what, why, when, and how. Alternatively, use mind mapping software to arrange and track the activities and related details. When new or more detailed plans are made, modify the table and activity map. When working on complex projects, you can divide participants into groups. Ask each group to use activity mapping to map out their own set of activities, and then adjust group plans through discussions and negotiations between groups. There are several advantages to using activity mapping. The tool acknowledges the fact that some activities require immediate formal and detailed planning, while others do not. As a visual tool, it helps people see the forest for the trees. These features are generally absent in planning methods that use mostly tables, text, and spreadsheets. Also, activity mapping can accommodate a plurality of stakeholder interests and potential outcomes and rally them around a common set of actions. In other words, people can agree on certain actions, even if their motivations and goals vary. To achieve this, the method uses project activities as the point of entry, instead of the general and specific objectives emphasized in conventional planning methods such as result-based management. Starting the planning process with discussions about goals can be abstract and too ambitious compared to discussions about activities and what they're meant to achieve. Meaningful actions are more grounded and closer to the day-to-day language that people use to negotiate collaborative plans and assess their progress.